Grand risings to all. So we're starting off our day making some tea. So we have the condor here foraging for some dry wood, and there is abundance of dry wood, and it's full of all of those lovely resins and tar because we're using the pine. So talking of the pine, today we're going to be making a pine tip tea. I've dried some flowers, I've got some cardamom here, some rose hips. I'm going to be adding the pine tips to this today. And those are all the flowers that I dried and herbs from last season. And I'm going to be collecting new for this season. So as an example, here is our pine tree in Bulgaria, the Rhodope Mountains. Very similar pine to the ones in Russia. And I look for these tiny little pine tips. You see, because they're young and fresh. You don't want to be going for those big ones and the old ones. A bright green is what you're looking for. Look at that. And then we're going to be putting that in our teapot. When the water's boiled, I'm going to fill that. I'm going to fill it with some of these lush dried herbs and flowers. Did you know that the pine tips are so rich in vitamins, especially vitamin C? And they've used this for thousands of years. Many years ago, when we had a nutritional problem, people collected pine tips to get them through scurvy. So you see, this is an ancient recipe. This is nothing new. I've got some natural honey to add to this. So I don't put boiling water on top of my tea. I don't burn it. I boil the water and then I let the water stand for 15 minutes before I add it to my tea. And then once I add it to this wonderful tea, what I'm going to do with it is put the water on the top here and leave it to steep in this little chamber here for 15 minutes before drinking. I may even add some delicious honey. Let me show you. There's honey and there's honey. Now this is local honey and real honey. It's not fed on sugar or patties or anything. This is real honey. So we've collected as much as I'm going to put in here today because it's very high in vitamin C, and the body can only hold so much, and then the body will disperse of it. It's not like IV vitamin C or liposomal vitamin C, so the body will disperse of what it doesn't need, but it will give all of what the body needs. Nutrition, protein, because of course you've got the sap inside here and a little tar, and that's really good for the lungs. Perfect. These flowers, they're a little like sunflowers, natural forest sunflowers. I'm going to try and get close to one for you. Of course, we have insects feasting on them already. And here is the condor. Just getting the fire ready so as we can just warm this water up for our tea. Somebody's thirsty. And so we have the kettle, the hot water pot on, getting ready for tea. Tea. Look, little butterfly. He's got good energy, Marlon. Condor's energy. So the water is at perfect temperature. Sorry about the road noise there. So I've got this water at perfect temperature and I pour high. The reason for pouring high is it cools it as it goes, so as it doesn't burn those lovely, luscious ingredients that we've collected. So going to the condor, drinking the tea there. Do you like the tea, Condor?
Yes, cheese.
Is it tasty?
Yes.